This is Just One Day, and today I'd like to encourage you from Acts chapter 2, verses 22 through 24. Men of Israel, hear these words. Jesus of Nazareth, a man attested by God to you by miracles, wonders, and signs, which God did through him in your midst, as you yourselves also know. Him, being delivered by the determined purpose and foreknowledge of God, you have taken by lawless hands, have crucified and put to death, whom God raised up, having loosed the pains of death, because it was not possible that he should be held by it. On the day of Pentecost, Peter stood before the crowd and proclaimed Jesus Christ. He didn't begin with opinions, stories, or personal experiences. He preached the person and work of Christ. Preaching Christ means to preach the person and work of Christ, who he is and what he has done. Peter declared that Jesus was authenticated by God through mighty works, wonders, and signs. He also proclaimed Christ's death on the cross and his victorious resurrection from the grave. That is the heart of the gospel. Peter also presents an important biblical truth. Jesus was delivered up according to God's predetermined plan and foreknowledge, yet the people who crucified him were still responsible for their actions. Divine sovereignty never excuses human responsibility. God sovereignly accomplished his plan of redemption, but those who rejected Christ remained accountable for their sin. Finally, Peter proclaims the greatest victory of all. Death could not hold Jesus. God raised him from the dead, proving that Christ is Lord and that his sacrifice was accepted. The gospel is not complicated, but it must be communicated clearly. People need to hear who Jesus is, what he has accomplished through his death and resurrection, and why that changes everything. Don't assume people already know the gospel. Speak the gospel clearly when God gives you the opportunity. For just one day, point someone to Jesus by sharing who he is and what he has done, trusting God to use his truth to transform hearts.